Good morning to all of my family and friends. I am Pastor Tyrone here with another dynamic installment of Monday Motivation. Now listen, last week I told you guys I had something very special that I wanted to share with you this week. So let's jump right into it. Today I want to talk about cultivating dynamic relationships. Every one of us are connected to someone somehow in relationship. I want to talk about how to maximize these relationships to get the fullest potential out of it that we possibly can. The first thing that I want to share with you is utilizing words of affirmation, words that build people, words that encourage people, words that inspire people, much like what I bring to you on these Monday motivations. You've got to recognize that your words help develop someone else's world, and you can change their world and your world by the words that you speak. So even though it may seem that that person is not receiving those words, it's a free will investment that you're making into someone else's life out of your pure heart. And I guarantee you, at some point in some time, you'll see those words of affirmation come back to you. And it may not be from the same person, but they will come back. It is a principle. The next thing I want to share with you is spending quality time. Yes, I know we're busy. Yes, I know we've got people to see, places to go, and things to do. But if we don't allow an opportunity to show those persons that are important to us that they are important, soon they'll vanish and we'll wonder what happened to this relationship. Now, you may not be able to spend 5 or 6 hours a day or maybe even a week with these individuals that you're developing a relationship with. But if you have a good 30 minutes or a good hour, here are some suggestions that I would give to you in order to develop that relationship. Do things that empower that relationship, such as spending time together in a good conversation, playing a board game, going for a walk. If you exercise together. But make sure that you're sharing, building words and conversation during that time together. It would be kind of defeating the purpose if you went just to sit through a movie together or you just sat down and watched television. Do something that gets you involved in communication, and you can really begin to see your quality time paying off for you. And the third and final thing that I want to share with you today is be willing to always give kind acts of service. Here is a motto that I try my best to live by. I try to do big things with little thought of return. And when I do that out of a pure heart and a pure mind, I know that it is God's responsibility to bring back to me the things that I need. In fact, scripture says, give and it shall be given unto you, good measures, pressing down, shaking together, and running over, men will give to your bosom. And it may not come back from the source you give it to. So when you do it as unto God, God's responsible for making sure that you get back what you need in return. And these 3 little steps, number 1, affirming words, number 2, quality time, and number 3, kind acts of service. If you can take these 3 little points and begin to work them and massage them into the fiber of your relationships, you are guaranteed great results. Now listen, know that I am praying for you. I'm thinking about you. I enjoy these dynamic Monday motivations. If you are being helped by today's segment, please leave me a comment. That is how I get motivated and am inspired to continue Monday motivation. Now listen, I'll be back next week with another dynamic installment of Monday motivation. Until then, I'll see you at the top of success.